We've been told that Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday morning, which will probably be late Guam time tonight, the U.S. government and the government of Japan will make a joint release out of Washington, D.C. about some, not all the details, but some resolution on the renegotiated agreements as it pertains to the movement of forces in around Japan and Guam.
Governor Eddie Calvo's build-up director, Mark Calvo, says the administration has been in touch with some representatives of Japan's Minister of Defense who wanted to talk about some of the infrastructural projects that Guam needs in preparation for the build-up. Specifically, GovGuam is trying to get Japan to release the funding it had already appropriated for Guam infrastructural projects, but had placed on hold when they began renegotiating the agreement with the U.S.
We want to action these Japanese monies that were already committed to move forward and preempt any increased costs to the ratepayers. And we feel that it's moving in the right direction, and we hope that happens in the next 2 to 4 weeks, that we free up that money and it is no longer a loan, it is a grant.
While there are conflicting reports between Japanese media who say that 4,000 Marines will come and Bloomberg's recent report that 4,700 will come to Guam, Calvo says the 4,700 number is the number that Undersecretary Robert Work told them over 2 months ago. Nevertheless, there is no way to tell if this will be the final number, and tonight's announcement may not even include the final number of Marines to move to Guam.
These numbers are not final, and what Bloomberg's reporting is hearsay until Department of Defense gives us the official word. We don't know what the breakdown of that 4,700 will be. Tonight's news, the breaking news may be specifically addressing the U.S. and Japan commitment to money. There may not be details on the final numbers.
Bloomberg has also reported that 60% of the Marines coming to Guam will be rotational forces. Calvo says that even if 60% are rotational, GovGuam will still collect Section 30 monies or taxes from all the forces, including those that are rotational, but he admits that this could mean overall less money for Guam.
If 60% is rotational, it is least likely that those Marines will invest in real estate here. And so there may be some negative impacts for our real estate market.
Legislative Build-Up Chairwoman Senator Judy Guthert says that even if the 60% of these forces are rotational, it would still be good for Guam and would still be an economic boost, but she too admits that it could mean less money.
Say if 60% of them are rotational, well, wouldn't that mean some reduction in money?
Well, of course, because the type of housing will be very different, but I think we'll be fine. And I also believe that although it may start smaller, the build-up activities here would start smaller in terms of numbers of personnel coming here. You have to understand there'll be federal employees that will be redeployed here to service the needs of the Marines, as well as private contractors on contract with the Department of Defense to service the Marines. So there'll be a lot of other activities associated with this that would be contributory to the economy and to the community.